Welcome back, everybody. It's time for more Chandelier, but the MTG Card Forge edition. We're doing old school still. I'd like to work on our zombies a little more here. I like our zombies. I'd like to work on them. I think we were... Oh, yeah, the Skep. We were here yesterday. We walked in and said, nope, not right now. But today we go. Alright. Let's lay a Sarcomancy. Excuse me. Let's attack. We'll lay a Carnophage and power up the amulet here. They pacify the Carnophage, okay. Hit us for 1. We will not pay the Carnophage's upkeep now. I will lay the Bad Moon now, though, and attack for 3. They're at 8. They attack for 1. We're at 14. They Festival of Trokin, which gains 2 life. For each creature they have in play, so they only gain 2 life. We're going to lay the War Chief here. Swing for 5, puts them at 5. They don't attack this turn. They laid Inheritance. 3 colors, draw card, use available when a creature is put into the graveyard from playing only once for each creature put into the graveyard. Interesting card. They don't have enough mana to really use it, but... let's the Carrion Feeder out here. Let's give them a tasty 1-up. Old attack. They lay Holy Day, which is a fog. And then they Swords our Assassin. Fair enough. I will Dark Ritual and wait. Wait. Oh no, they Swords our Carrion Feeder, whoopsie. Let's get Noxious Ghoul into play. And we'll charge the amulet. And we'll swing again. They will die. They can't pay 3. They are at 1. They laid a Farmstead. And we win. Land cap. Festival. Tragic Poet and Mystic Visionary. A 2/1 for 2 mana that can gain flying through threshold still seems just miserably bad. There's a Sliver shop in here. The game keeps trying to get us to play Slivers. Away Assassins. This comes into play, your opponent chooses one of their creatures and destroys it. Oh, interesting. Horse. We drew into a land that is good. Sarcomancy, that is good. I laid just a just a forest and a plains. We lay our second swamp. Lay Carrion Feeder. Lay a Sarcomancy again. Attack for 2. They're at 12. They Spoils of Victory for Plains Island, Swamps, Mountain, or Forest. Oh, it's just a basic lands card. Okay. We did not get any more mana, unfortunately. I'm gonna charge up here. Let's swing for 5, and they're gonna be at 7. They Spoils of Victory again for more land. We still did not draw anything, but we're going to lay Lord of the Undead here and swing it for lethal. Oh, they 8-fold mazed and destroyed our attacking creature. The smallest one. They are at 1 now. They lay Zodiac Horse, a 3/3 Island Walk. Let's swing. They are dead. We beat the horse. 14 gold, Rith's attendant, Treva's attendant, 3 visits. This is our 4th one, nice. And riding red hair. Library for forest. That means any dually that has forest in it as well. It's good. Good shit. Those keywords are key. And they're words at the same fucking time. Okay. A lot of pricey stuff here, but also sarcomancy. Oh, longbow, 2/2 first strike and reach. But my creature is 3/3. Haha. You are down to 8. They attack. We are down to 14. They like keen-eyed archers. 2/2 with a 2/2 for 3 with reach. So again, we're kind of getting a little mana screwed here. Unfortunately, we'll charge up. We'll attack. They're at 5. They disenchant our Bad Moon. They attack for 4. We're at 10. We're gonna lay another Sarcomancy here. Attack for 2. They're at 3. They attack for 2. We are at 8. And they lay Arashka the Slayer. 3/3 with reach. If assigned to block any black creatures, it also gets +1/+2. So it's basically a 4/5 right now. If we attack. We have been 1 off on mana for quite a few turns here. Let's get our Zombie Master in play. They do not attack. They lay Serrated Arrow, and they serrated our arrow to our Zombie Master here. Alright, let's go. Play Carrion Feeder here. Elite Archers. Nice. Oh, we finally got another mana. Holy moly. Not quite enough at the moment, since we still need our... Oop. We do have that ammo. There we go. There. Now we are of... angry, bigger... Serrated Arrow on Undead Warchief. Longbow Archers. It's just an archer deck. I love it. Oh, Shepherds of Rot would win us, but they got that Serrated Arrow. I don't think it has any counters left on it, though. So let's charge you up and lay Shepherd's Rot. Sacrifice it, right. Oh, they serrated arrows again. Bam, baby. We get the zombie victory. That's a close one. We got Rashka the Slayer, Diavinant Archer, and Temple Acolyte. We're hunting the Sliver Queen, but her commanders and foot soldiers stand in our way. Kill her 3 commanders, or slaughter 8 of the lesser ones to get to her. That should aggravate her sufficiently. The Sliver Queen one. There are a ton of slivers. This might be a good way to get our ass beat, really, but a good way to also level up, get money. Alright. Carrion Feeder it is. They lay a Muscle Sliver. Let's lay 2 Carnophages here. Lay a Curse Totem. Players cannot play any creature abilities requiring an activation. Okay. We should get you in play now, Stronghold Assassin, yes. Attack with our 2/2/2s. They are at 15. They have, not all their slivers have lifelink. Let's go ahead and War Chief here. I'm gonna attack with these two. Okay. Play another Essence Sliver. Oh. Oh, that's true. They can't do the activated abilities. Right. Ooh, but Call of the Grave is gonna be a great one when we can afford it. Get Sarcomancy in play, and get Shepherd of Rot, which should win us the game anyway. Yeah, you're nothing special, so let's go. Whenever I sleep... Oh yeah, you gain a fucking ton of life from that, holy shit. Another Muscle Sliver. And I will Call the Grave will help out from now on. Okay. Ward Sliver. They choose black, of course. Got protection from that. Play a Soul Ring. I'll just let them go then. They sack it. We're still quite in control here. Swing for 13. They are at 6. They have an Essence Sliver. Target creature negative X. Well, let's get rid of that Essence Sliver. And boom, we take the dub. Let's go, zombies. Zombies. Contested Cliffs. 2 Ward Slivers. Tanos' Weaponry. Ruined Sword. Nomad Stadium, Darkwater Egg, Sandstone Needle, Peat Bog, Coral Reef, and Steadfastness with our cards, with the stat ups. The XCOM in me still. God, I love XCOM. Alright. Carrion Feeder Ghoul. Nice Pain Land. Let's go ahead and Bad Moon. Hit for 2. They lay Acidic Sliver, which is a nasty one. I would prefer we get our other zombie into play here. But if they sack themselves to kill it, I don't mind. Armor Sliver. They all can pay 2 to get +0/+1 now as well. Oh, that is not the dude I was thinking it was. Another Carrion Feeder into play, a Bone Knitter. Attack with the 3/3. They're down to 14. They lay another Acidic Sliver. They attack. They can pump defensively once. I can't regenerate right now. We'll take it. It's 5. Alright, Dark Ritual. Let's get it on you. Alright, they're at 9. They lay another armor sliver. They do not swing, okay. Alright, now that we can regenerate, let's swing. Alright, they're down to their 2 slivers there. Lay a bone knit sliver. They do nothing. We have a dark ritual. We full swing. Right. They did 2 damage to us. The other one just dies. They are at 1 health. We are at 5. Barb Sliver. That one's 2 colors, so we have +1, +0. And we swing, and we win. Oof, that was a close one again. Benthic Jin, Silken Fist Order, Winged Sliver, and Muscle Sliver, and Slivers Sliver, and a Slivers Sliver. Black Sliver. No. Oh my goodness. Dark Ritual. Undead War Chief. Carrion Feeder. They lay a Muscle Sliver. Unfortunate, because I don't want to trade at the moment. I'll attack with you. They didn't trade. Okay, I'll lay Sarcomancy here. Barb Sliver, +2, +0 for... Or +1, +0 every 2 colorless. Swing with those 2. They are down to 8. Lay another Sarcomancy. Barbed Sliver Part 2 here. They do not attack. Let's swing. They block our big zombie tokens and go down to 5. I'll lay the other Carrion Feeder. They lay an Armored Sliver, which they can use. Duly noted. We'll just stay put for the moment. Barb Sliver again. Alright, let's lay our Lord of the Undead. Which makes our creatures bigger. Alright. We trade. They lay a Spine Sliver. If any sliver blocks, it gets +1/+1 for each creature blocking it. Alright, we're gonna call the Grave in play here and just end our turn. Another Sarcomancy. Double swing. And they are dead. Let's go. 60 gold. Chiron Archive. Acidic Sliver. Root Sliver. And Drake Skull cameo. Root Sliver can't be countered. Slivers can't be countered. That's a pretty good one. We got a lot of slivers to beat up here, let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest. Furnace of Wrath, Humility, Portcullis, Foul Imp, Apes of Wrath, Frenetic Raptor, Seething Anger, Deathstroke, Shock, Sky Shroud Ranger, Hammerhead Shark, Lab Rats, Sultari Trooper, Glowstone Giant, Squeeze Toy, and Covert Operative. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful, y'all. I am just ecstatic. Baby. Alright, so we got ourselves another dark ritual situation here. Let's charge up the amulet first here. Crystalline Sliver, okay. I don't have to worry about targeting them ever. That's nice. Well, that's 3 mana. Lay of the War Chief. And lay the Carrion Feeder. They lay Wing Sliver, so all of them fly now. They swing for 2. We're at 14. This is going to be a race, so let's get Bad Moon out there. Charge our amulet. Swing for 8. They are down to 11. They swing for 3. We are at 11. They don't lay anything. Okay. I can't target them. So this does not work in our, but if we target ourselves with it, we win here, so. Oh, they force spiked it. Very nice. Attack for 8. They're down to 3. They do not attack there. They Shepherd's Rot. They Sarcomancy. They counter the Sarcomancy though. Attack for 8. They've double blocked. They have nothing left in play. And we swing and win. Yo, what's up, Miz? It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. It's bound to take your life. We got Blaze of Glory, Ward Sliver, Crystalline Sliver, Urtai's Trickery, Seasoned Marshal, and Dream Thrush. Oh, bitch, let's go. Blue Sliver, blue. Come on, one more land. Yes. Holy shit. Muscle Sliver, nice. We have mana. 2, 3, 4, 5 mana to be exact. I don't have 2 black mana. Let's get the War Chief out there, methinks. Another Muscle Sliver, uh-oh. Let's get both Bad Moons out there. We'll stay put though. They seem to be out of mana. We got a Zombie Master, which is huge. Let's get our Assassin and our Master out here. Ooh, Noxious Ghoul. Man, they're getting mana screwed hard. No. Let's attack. They double block Zombie Master, that makes sense. I'll lay Noxious Ghoul now, yeah. Should have laid it before I attacked there. Flying at 2/4. Azure Drake. I don't think that's gonna help him too much here. We're gonna look clutch of the undead, our war chief. Swing, and they are dead. Squandered resources, Winds of Change, Crystalline Sliver, Sky Spirit, Seaside Haven, Muscle Sliver, and Crozen Restorer. Untap target land, threshold on tap up to 3 target lands. Alright, let's do it. Hibernation Sliver, this is gonna be tough. Oof. We have like nothing cheap in our hand. Oh, Toxin Sliver. It deals damage to a creature, destroy that creature. We're still really low on mana, unfortunately. But draw a Dark Ritual, I'm getting Call of the Grave in play for sure. Let's get Lord of the Undead in play here. I lay a Synapse Sliver. When a Sliver deals combat damage to a player, they draw a card. How wonderful. I'm at 13 and they draw a card. I can lay you to regenerate. I'm gonna lay you. I'm gonna charge you up for now. Toxin Sliver, another one. I'm gonna block the Synapse Sliver here. And they lay a Winged Sliver, so now all of them have flying. Wonderful, wonderful. We continue to not get what we need here. Unfortunately, we're just 1 mana away from having so much here. Yeah, I'll get you into play. They have a Spectral Sliver. All slivers now have 2 to get 1/1 and regeneration. They attack for 7 in the air. We are at 3. Soul Ring is a little bit too late at this point, unfortunately. It's nice to have, though. Let's swing for 8. They're at 17, and then they lay a Synapse Sliver and dominate us. Oh, we didn't actually go to a village yet. I thought we started with a bit of low life, but it wouldn't have mattered there. They had a good start. We had a pretty poop hand that I was trying to muster something out of, but it did not do anything. Let's see. Terror. Let's get 4 terrors in this deck. That wouldn't have helped against them because they were using the black slivers. I might move it, yeah, since the one we were facing is... Diabolic Edict, on the other hand. Now I take Clutch of the Undeath out for the moment just because it takes so much to cast. It is on brand with the zombies, though. Let's take all those to the sideboard for sure. But Chainer's Edict, or Diabolic Edict, sorry, is one I think we should definitely keep. God, you gotta like the Urborg swag we got going on here. Do we have, do we have more Call of the Graves, actually? Okay, we don't. I thought we did. I was gonna be like, shit, I might go with 4 Call of the Graves at this point. Take Feast or Famine to the sideboard for now. Feeding Frenzy, go to the sideboard. Put one of these into the sideboard here. And we'll call it there. At least it gives us another way to actually get rid of creatures. At a decent price as well. Oh Lord have mercy. We're gonna Dark Ritual for the Lord of Undead here. Oh, we drew a land. That is a wonderful thing. Let's get Shepherds out here. Attack for 2. They're at 18. They lay a couple of Pain Doolies. They're at 16, but they lay a Crystalline Sliver. It's a perfect time for us to Diabolically Edict them. Attack for 4. They're at 12. They lay Hibernation Sliver. Pay 2 life to return a sliver to their hand. We'll lay Bad Moon here. Attack for 6. They blocked our Lord of the Undead. Oh, Bad Moon worked because they were also... Okay, right. I was like, huh? Alright, they're at 8. They lay Muscle Sliver. I'm gonna charge the Amulet here, hope we draw land. Gonna make both of us lose a life. They're down to 6. We do draw land. Undead War Chief in play. We swing. They block. They die. They have nothing in play. We swing and we win. We swinged and we whinged. 39 gold, Essence Sliver, Spined Sliver, Crystalline Sliver, Treasure Hunter, Abolish, a Darkar Unicorn, and Highway Robber. Alright, we get to go first. That is helpful. Let's lay a Carnophage. Take our damage, lay a Landage. Pump the Amulet, attack for 2. They're at 18. They lay a Muscle Sliver. Okay, I'm gonna lay a War Chief. Attack for 4. They're at 14. They lay a Barbed Sliver. Hey, what's up, Nagito? I'm doing well today. How are you? Lay the Phyrexian Tower. And let's get Zombie Masters into play. Oh, that's right. It costs 1 less, so we don't even need to use that, right? Then we'll charge you up. There we go. We'll swing for 4 here. They're down to 10. They lay another Barb Sliver. They do not swing. Carnophage will take the life. They are Urborg. 6 mana. Well, looks like a Noxious Ghoul about to come down. -1 to all our enemies, and then we're going to swinge. They block the Carnophage and our Zombie Master. They are down to 7. They lay a Talon Sliver, so other slivers have first strike now. But we're slightly bigger than them at the moment, so... I'll lay a Lord of the Undead to boot. Oh yeah, and the Noxiousness knocked them out. And we could play another Noxious Ghoul. Oh, bam, baby. -20. Beautiful. Zombies roll in. 56 gold. Barbed Sliver. Taro's Vanguard. Talon Sliver. Soldevi Steam Beast. When it comes tapped, your opponent gains 2 life. What a wonderful creature. Synapse Sliver, Reverent Mantra, Goblin Grenadiers, Parch, and Disease Carriers. Oh, it's a Hibernation Sliver again. We won the coin toss this time, though. We got a lot of early stuff here. Let's get the biggest creature out early. They're laying a Spectral Sliver that they can't pump right now. No, we saved the Dark Ritual for the Call to the Grave easily. Let's like Carrion Feeder and pump that and attack for 2. They're at 23. They lay a Hibernation and a Clot Sliver. They attack for 2. We are at 17. I pay the life. We Dark Ritual in the Call of the Grave here. Excellent. We chill. They sacrifice a sliver. They lay Winged Slivers. They swing for 4. We are at 12. Yeah, I'll pay your upkeep. Let's get Bone Knitter into play. Attack. They are down to 19. They sacrifice their Winged Sliver. They do not swing. Yeah, I'll pay the life. Why not? Get Zombie Master into play so we all regenerate for even cheaper now. They're down to 17. They sack another sliver. Lay a Synapse Sliver. I'm gonna not pay your upkeep this time, Carnifage. I'm gonna let them rot themselves out here. Bam, another creature sacrificed. Now they don't have any creatures. Now we'll pay for it. And we swing for 6. They're at 11. They lay more land, that's it. So do we. We swing for 6. They are at 4. They lay a Polluted Delta. We are at 7. However, they are at -2. We take a win, baby. 27 shards, 1,039 gold, Undermine, Bribery, Void Mage Prodigy, Toxin Sliver, Apheto Alchemist, and Clot Sliver. La la. We got another chest. We got Ogre Taskmaster, Song of Serenity, Elven Fortress, Hearth Charm, and Thalicos Seer. There's so much cheap stuff here. Fuck. Why didn't you give me a land game? My Sarcomancy, they lay a Hunter Sliver. I lay another Sarcomancy. I attack. They're at 17. They lay nothing. We get a mana. That's good. Lay a Bad Moon. Attack for 6. They're at 11. They attack us and provoke us, but doesn't do anything. We're at 19. Only the Carnophage and the Carrion Feeder here. Attack for 6. They are at 5. They lay a Sliver Queen. Wow, I am actually impressed. I am quite impressed, really. Let's Dark Ritual and lay a War Chief. Swing. And they are dead. I was not expecting a Sliver Queen. Vexing Arcanix, Spirit Shield, Heart Sliver, Muscle Sliver, Fevered Strength. Alright, we'll fight another red sliver. Frightening Sliver Queen slivers. Oh, is that a soul ring? That certainly is. Like noxious ghoul already. Alright. Spine Sliver. Good blocks against 1/1. Or if it's blocked, sorry. If a sliver is blocked even. Lay Shepherd and Shepherd here. Kill their creature, attack, they're at 16. They lay a Spine Sliver again. Gonna lay an Undead Chief this time, and then our Zombie Master. Swing it for 11, they're at 4. And a Sarcomancy. And we swing for 18 and they're dead. That was a good one for us there. We chained pretty well at the beginning. 2 shards, 39 gold, a Sliver Queen, Lacatus' Champion, Spined Sliver, Branch Snap Lorian, Metallic Sliver, and Trained Armadon. Oh, we got Intuition. Use your library for any 3 cards and reveal them to target opponent. They choose one, put that one in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. So you can just look for 3 of the same card. And it's just an instant blue tutor. Sacred Ground. Evacuation. Dismiss. Totem Speaker. Constant Mists. Anoint. Crossbow Ambush. Aftershock. Timberwatch Elf. Thalicos Mistfolk. Blood Pet. Aftershock. Mog Fanatic. Anoint. And Tortured Existence. Look how many slivers are in this place. This is huge. Another chest. Got Sedevolver. The blue, the kicker of a red and a colorless orange or green. If you paid the red kicker, it gets 2 1/1s and first strike. If you paid the green, it gets 1/1 and trample. So it's a 1/1 for 2. It could be a 2/2 and trample for 3. Or a 5/5 trample first strike for 5. Or a 4/4 first strike for 4. That's an interesting card. Dromar's Ascendant, or Attendant, excuse me. Irrigation Ditch, and Awesome Presence. La-lu-lu-le-lo. La-la-la-la. Alright, that's a lot of lands. It's nothing but, pretty much. I'll take this hand, why not? 2 Bad Moons and a Zombie Master. Let's get the Zombie Master out there first. Lay a Bad Moon. Power the Amulet. Attack for 3. They're at 17. They lay a Barb Sliver. 2/2 at the moment. I'm gonna lay another Bad Moon for now. Swing for 4. And yeah, that'll be my turn. That's fine, I can attack. I'm still gonna Edict at the end of their turn. Alright. Let's lay the Noxious Ghoul here. Swing, they're at 9. They laid another Acidic Sliver. We'll get another Bad Moon, we get a Sarcomancy, and we can charge our Amulet. Attack for 6, 5, and 6. They do double block our Zombie Master. Unfortunately. That's okay. Armor Sliver comes into play, Armor Sliver comes into play, or another Acidic Sliver, excuse me. Put the Bone Knit Sliver into play. Attack with Noxious and the Zombie. I don't think I either have to regenerate here. Nope. They are down to 3. They only have an Acidic Sliver left. We'll lay a Call to the Grave. But we're gonna full swing anyways. And they sack it to do 2 damage to us, but they are dead. Armor Sliver, Sand Golem, and Winged Sliver. Look at you. Are you mad? Is this the Queen? Wounded Sliver. Wounded Sliver. Oh my god, this is not a hand we want. Oh my, well, honestly, with as much mana as we have, we'll get a zombie eventually. Gemstone and Lotus Petal, they careful studied. And they reanimated Molto Moro Sorcerer on the first turn. I gotta give it to you. That was a good play. I am impressed. I am a little bit screwed right now, one might say. I take 7 to the face. I'm gonna lay you. I'll take 5 to the face here. I'm down to 8. Alright, now I'm gonna let Call to the Grave, so they have to sack it. Excellent, excellent. And we didn't lose our Zombo either. Let's lay Noxious Ghoul here. Attack for 2, they're at 22. Lay the Urborg, lay the Soul Ring. Charge the Amulet. Attack for 6. They're at 16. They do not lay anything. I will lay the second Call to the Grave. Attack for 6, they're at 10. They have nothing to lay. And they Carrion Feeder. Attack for 6, they are at 4. And they lay a Phantom Nishoba finally. Trample comes into play with 7/1/1 counters. When it deals damage, you gain that much life. If damage will be dealt to Phantom, prevent that damage, remove a 1/1 counter from it. They are at 3. I'm gonna lay a Swamp and end my turn. They sacked it. And now we swing and we win. Sorry, Wounded Sliver, had to be done. Holy moly. 28 shards, 967 gold, a Gaia's Cradle, Mishra's Workshop. Holy moly. Our 4th reoccurring nightmare. Our 2nd Savannah. Our 2nd Sarah's Sanctum. We got the Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale. Insist. Next creature spell you play this turn can't be countered, and you draw a card. Stasis. Survival of the Fittest. Caltrops. Cabal Pit. Angel's Trumpet. Puppet Strings. Library of Alexandria. Elephant Grass. Flickering Ward. Channel. A Lotus Petal. Smite. And Gravedigger. Who the Fittest in the same pack? They did. Yeah, this was a lot of really good cards. I think this is our 4th Gaia's Cradle though. But Mishra's Workshop, crazy good. Reoccurring Nightmare, amazing. We got a Dooley. We got Sarah's Sanctum. I might own like 3 of these in real life or so. At least I did at one point. Stasis, Survival of the Fittest. Just some beautiful things in here. That wasn't the Queen, though. That was just a wounded Sliver. No, probably not. They would be miserable for them. A Carnophage. They lay Talon Sliver. Go ahead, Dark Ritual here. Lay Carnophage. And Bone Knitter. And we'll power the Jewel. We'll attack for Tool. They're at 17. They lay an Armor Sliver, which is unfortunate because we can't really break through that right now. We can regenerate though. Alright, they're at 14. They lay another Talon Sliver. Attack for 3. We are at 14. They're at 13. I will pay for you 2 for now for sure. We have mana now. Let's just attack with our Carnophages here. Knock them to 9. They lay a Muscle Sliver, that's not good. They don't attack, I'm gonna put them down to 5. I will not be paying these upkeeps right now. Oh, I was really hoping to get one more zombie. A Bad Moon does help. But we kind of left ourselves open there. You wouldn't want to attack a pristine organization such as that. Of course not. You're an understandable people. Armored Sliver they lay. And they're at 4 now. So we win. Well done. Well done. 78 gold, Battlefield Forge, Acidic Sliver, Barbed Sliver, Phyrexian Warbeast, Mog Jailer, Heroes Reunion, and Mercadian Bazaar. Crystalline Sliver, uh-oh. Oh, they started 3 metallic slivers in play. That's a lot of slivers. Oh. Dark Ritual and a Soul Ring. Gets our War Chief into play. They lay a Winged Sliver. That's the worst thing they could have laid. We're at 17 now. We have no ability to kill them at the moment. Lay you. Charge you up. attack for 3. They're at 22. They lay a crystalline sliver, attack for 4. We're at 13. Oh, we top decked a noxious ghoul. Oh, the one thing we needed so badly. Lay noxious ghoul, bam. All their slivers are dead, minus the crystalline. Attack for 6. They're at 15 now. They lay a winged sliver and a plated sliver. So they attack for 2 in the air. I'm at 11. Attack here with everyone. They are down to 4. They lay another plated sliver. They attack with 2 of them. For 3. That puts us at 8. Can't feel this anymore. You just can't afford the mana. Carrion feeder comes into play, makes them even smaller. They're down to 1. They lay a shifting sliver, but too little too late. We take the dub. 21 shards, 1,112 gold, a darker wastes, ward sliver, crystalline sliver, which gives us a set of both, and shifting sliver. Why would you need to shop when there's the 500 sliver shops when you can just go here? Magma sliver. All slivers have tap. Target sliver gets X, or X is the number of slivers in play. Animate artifact and ward sliver. Animate artifact, instill energy, time vault. Pegasus refuge, Lotari gorillas, tooth and claw, opportunist, wall of blossoms, barbed sliver, mistform sliver, echo tracer, enfeeblement, mistform swift, sea swift, glowstone giant, Thelico sentry, gempalm avenger, bloodstroke howler, spined woim, and hunter sliver. Oh, that's the white sliver right there. Alright, 2 Call of the Graves and a Carrion Feeder. They lay a Hunter Sliver. They have Provoke. How nice. Play a Bad Moon and not attack, because I forgot. Alright, I can't block, but they attack for 1. We're at 19. Let's lay another Carrion Feeder to charge up the Jewel. Attack. They're at 17. They double attack. And we are at 17 now. We lay our first Call to the Grave, and they counter it. Well done. Attack for 4. They're at 13. They provoke our creatures. They attack for 2. We're at 15. They lay Ward Sliver. Protection from black. We lay our second Call to the Grave here. Swing. Sack that one. Hit for 3. They're at 10. They swing for 3. We're at 12. We lay a War Chief. They counter it. Charge the Amulet. Attack for 3. They are at 7. They Impulse. They Impulse again. They sack their Flight Sliver. They swing for 2. We are at 10. They lay another Ward Sliver. Alright. We lay Noxious Ghoul, but we can't really attack at the moment anyway. Either way, they have to sack one of their slivers. And they lay a Crystalline Sliver. They attack. We are at 8 now. I lay another Noxious Ghoul. And boom, both their slivers are dead. And boom, they're all dead. That was a good fight. 1 shard. Thran War Machine, Vec Township, White Mana Battery, Winged Sliver, and Force Spike. Fucking mana batteries. Do I have more noxious ghouls? Because these things are kicking ass right now. I don't think I do. No. They were doing a good job. Alright, it's the spined sliver. It's a very nice shade of pink. Root sliver and barb sliver in play. Okay. At least we get to go first. Carnophage, ghoul. Round 2. They have 30 life. Let's slay another phage and a jeweled amulet and we'll chill for the turn. Spine sliver for them. They get bonuses if we block them. We'll take the damage. We're at 15. Alright. We lay Bad Moon and Carrion Feeder here. Attack for 6. They're down to 20 tray. They lay a Blade Sliver. They are about to kick our ass. Yeah, I can't block because it'll just make them big enough. Okay. Fair enough. We're in a bad sitch here. We're at 4 health. I think we have to get rid of this one. I don't know how much that's gonna help us, but... Blade Sliver, okay, let's block. You, and... Oh, you can't block, right? Damn. Well done. They had a pretty killer opening there. I could not keep up. I want to get rid of the land. Sarcomancy. They lay a Lord of Atlantis already, huh? That is fucked up. Bad Moon swing. You're at 9. They swing, we're at 18. They lay Merfolk Looter. Lay Urborg here. Lay our Shepherds of Rot and power our Amulet. Attack for 3. They are at 6. They are Fairy Conclaving us right now and attack with everything. I'll take it. We are at 12. Let's go ahead and lay that War Chief and swing for lethal. Bye. Yeah, for sure. 7 gold, Counterspell, Ether Storm, Merfolk Looter, Amarid, and Plated Root Wall. We have a kind of mana source in play already that we need to charge, which is very helpful. The Jeweled Amuleto, as they call it. They laid a Diligent Farmhand. Lay the Carnophage. They sack them for a farmland. We lay another Swamp. We lay a Bad Moon. Attack for 3. They're down to 11. They lay an Anerid Bark Ripper and a Spore Frog. We lay Urborg for swag. Bone Knitter. And then we'll charge that and attack for tree. They're at 7. They shriekered one of their creatures here already. Their soul shrieked anyway, and then they mulched. Attacking with the 3-2, I'll take it. We are at 15. Oversold Cemetery. If you ever keep you have 4 more creature cards in your graveyard, you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand, right? Keep you untapped. Let's go ahead and lay one of them War Chiefs. Swing for 9. They blow their frog up to prevent damage. They lay a bloated toad and a spore frog. Are they gonna loop that fucking spore frog here over and over again? Obviously a Sarcomancy and a War Chief. Swing. They blow up the frog. Oh, they're gonna loop that fucking frog here. Oh, they don't lay it this time though for some reason. Alright, well, alright. We swing for a ton. And they die. On my... till I gather 71 gold tainted specter. Sentinel Centaurs, Tainted Wood, Diligent Farmhand, and Marsh Lurker. Cold Snap is said it came out in 2006, the same block as Ice. Yeah, it was an Ice Age block, and it was neat. That was one of the last times I remember being in stores and actually buying packs of something. Was around that time. I want to beat the other general first. Oh god. Alright. We'll fight a white sliver first. Yo, JK Loser, thank you so much for the raid, JKL. How you doing today? They force spiked our fucking Dark Ritual. That is the meanest thing anybody has done to me in Magic in a long time. I'm powering up the Atlantic Carrion Feeder. They only have 2 islands though. Well, doesn't that suck? So let's Dark Ritual here again. And... attempt to lay the Noxious School, and there's the counter. Alright, they're at 19. Attack. They're at 18, and then they sorted our creature. Okay. I appreciate you letting them damage you first. Lay the Assassin, lay the Shepherd. Alright, they sorted again. They did lay the Feeder. Attack for 1. Lay a Bad Moon. Attack for 4. They're at 12. Join the F-Zero GX tournament just for fun. It took 7 hours. No, nice. GG. Yeah, word dick trickle ass motherfucker. Why don't you just sack that creature now? Oh, yeah. Sarcomancy. Attack for 4, they're at 7. They swords our Shepherd of Rot. We are at 25 now. Attack for 5, they are at 1. Winged Sliver. And we win. Nice 3 swords to Plowshare there they went through though. Energizer, Counterspell, Soldevi Simulacrum, and Impulse. The old school gameplay. I played a little bit of the old school Chandelar the other day off stream. Just for a little while. I was thinking about making a Merfolk deck, but Lords of Atlantis didn't count as Merfolk back then. So that means there's only 2 other Merfolk in the whole game. But there are clones and doppelgangers, but it didn't quite work out like I wanted. Holy moly. Dark Ritual make me make bad decisions since the beginning of time. Let's get you two out here and then charge the amulet. Alright, well. We make them sack here. Attack first. Target player sacks a creature. Yeah. Yeah, let's just get one of their creatures out of the way now. Spine Sliver, they attack for 2, we're at 17. Ah! Where's our mana? I'm gonna lay the Carnophage here. Attack for 4, they're at 21. They lightning bolted our Zambi. They attack for 5 with their Hearted Sliver coming down. We are at 11. Oh my god. Really unfortunate. I'm gonna just power up this turn then. They're gonna attack with everything. Let's block. Oh god, they got this bullshit as well, don't they? Oh, we in trouble. Haha, we're in trouble. We can take that out. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter. We just didn't get enough mana fast enough to deal with this. Wait, Dark Ritual. Yeah, this is over. They got us again. Hey, cutie, how's it going? Yeah. It sucks because there's so few merfolk back then. Like, unless you were allowed to play with any you know what would make Merfolk of the Pearl Trident actually decent? If you could just play with any number of them. Then that would go well in a deck like that. He was a goblin in alpha. Okay, at least we got mana this time. I don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna charge up. I'm gonna wait. Take that. God, now we're out of zombies though. Lay the War Chief. They laid a Horned Sliver. I'm gonna take it. We're at 13. Let's charge this up and make them sacrifice their Heart Sliver. They laid a Blade Sliver. We are now at 7. Oh god. One problem after another here. No lands to too many lands, just like that. Yeah, it's over. You get us again. Well done. Hanging out for the days you could just play with 10 Lord. Yeah, Atlantis is a 10 of the Woodward Merfolk. True. I'm getting a little bit slivered. Mostly because of the creatures that we have to deal with right away that are kind of messing us up here. But otherwise, we've been doing pretty good. Oh, if we don't win this time, I'm gonna go spend our money before we lose it all. We're going second, that's even worse. But we do have an assassin here. Let's get Sarcomancy in play. Oh, Muscle Sliver, how nice. We're at 14 already. Let's get our other Sarcomancy in play and charge up our amulet. Oh, another Muscle Sliver. Yeah, I was playing with Ice Age was a thing. I was very young though. We're at 6 already. Holy shit. Okay. They lay a Magma Sliver. They don't attack. I'm gonna lay an assassin here. They're laying another Magma Sliver. They don't attack for some reason. Okay, lay a Bad Moon. Muscle Sliver and a Horn Sliver. Alright, we are dead. Let's block. Block you. We will... Oh, it's all zombies get regeneration, right? I don't really remember much of Ice Age in itself. I just remember being around it when I was... It's kind of early Magic for me, so I didn't really have much grasp on it. I think it was regeneration that was keeping them back. Hey, look, mind over matter. That fucking card. Wait, boomerang. Get that boomerang. Alright, let's go spend our cash before we get violently assaulted here. Stop that. Alright, this is where we're at. What do we want to buy? Yeah, zombie stuff, so yeah, let's go back to the capital. Blue sinkhole. Kinda. Just a different form of delay. For a similar thing, yeah, I could see it. Oh, we got 4 hippies now, though. That player discards 2 cards from their hand. Mind Slicer. Cater and Overlord. Hey, Mind Stab Thrall. I mean, discarding 3 cards, that is pretty nice. If you can, like, Dark Ritual it out on the first turn and they don't lay anything, that's a pretty big blow. And if you mix it with, like, Hymn to Turok after that. The Hymn to Turok, yeah. That's always such an interesting, yeah. Testing for Sinkhole. Cheapest land destruction. I'll take a Mind Slice. It feels like it could be good for things. And deck, more lands becomes a delay, destroy target non-black creature. Abyssal Horror. Strange card. Red Reaper. Nether Spirit. During your upkeep, Nether Spirit is the only creature in your graveyard. You return it to play. Kinda neat though. I do like Hidden Horrors. Hidden Horrors do well with like just discard, reanimation. Hey, Carrion Feeder. We need more of those. Hey, the Phyrexian Negator. They exist to cease. Banshee. Hey, another Festering Gabo. Wait, Elite Commandants. Oh yes, another Undead War Chief, though I have 4 of them. I don't know why. I didn't think I did enough. It was just that kind, but that's okay. This greedy problematic mana base, so maybe Sinkhole is pushing it. For 2 mana. Trample, do not untap during your untap phase. Sacrifice a creature to untap Black Carriage. 4/4 trample for 5 was a little too much back in the day. Crypt Angel, 3/3 flying protection white. When it comes into play, return target blue or red creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Hey, Skate Zombies, we didn't have any of these ones. Cabal Interrogator, it's a zombie. Target player reveals X cards, and you choose one. That player discards it. That's honestly pretty nice. More zombies, please. Uncle Istvan. Oh, 600. I'll grab it. It's a special one. Plague Rats. Ravenous Rats. There's a zombie. Oh, that's the blue and red spell zombie. So the card pool is made out of specific sets? I think you can. I think there's some editing format you can do that too, yeah. I don't know how to do it specifically, but I'm pretty sure you can. Ooh, another assassin. Action. Oh, screw this one. Oh, it is a zombie. If you pay the kicker, it's a 5/5. Yeah, hell yeah. I didn't even realize that was there. Ooh, legendary zombie dwarf. Balthor the Defiled. All minions get 1/1. Exile them. Each player returns all creature cards that are black or red from their graveyard to the battlefield. Huh. Interesting. Oh, it's a Morgue Toad. Get it? Hey, Viscera again. Notorious Assassin. Rampart Crawler can't be blocked by walls. Oh, other black creatures get -1, -1. Kovacs the Cursed. Tuco Shade. I do like the Shade. Sure, I just like that it's a 4/4 creature that you can also get some in the graveyard. Fun that way. Another Stronghold Assassin. I don't think we need another one though. Zombie Insect. The exact same as the other zombie that's sacked. You're a card and you lose a life. Actually, an infiltrator. Necro Savant. Only during your upkeep and only if Necro Savant is in your graveyard. Dark Hatchling. Destroy target non-black creature. I already got 4 Black Knights. Hey, another toad. Plague Bear. Destroy target non-black creature with total cannon cost equal to X. Yeah. That'll be great creature removal. And it's a creature that we can use. Zombie Centaur. When it comes into play, sacrifice a creature. See, this is our Sarcomancy just feels like a way better anything than that. I'm gonna grab it, but... Jealousy Warlord, some more throw stuff. Dread Reaper. Sleeper Agent. Target opponent gains control of it. During your upkeep, Sleeper Agent deals 2 damage to you. I feel like I want to get Sleeper Agent for a deck or just a control deck. Just a donate kind of deck. Necro Savant was a zombie. This for fun ideas down the road. Capult Interrogator. Sean Shade, Flow of Maggots. People have managed to pull off Sleeper Agent control deck. Oh, absolutely. You lay it and then just lay like a fucking moat. Then they just have a thing that's soaking 2 life from them every turn. Or pacifism, or any other the ways they can force. You have Meek Stone, so they can only attack once. Like, I absolutely believe it. We need another Sutured Ghoul is the thing. I have one in my Necro deck. I don't know if I need another one. Divining Witch. I'll grab another one anyways, that's fine. What was the card you were mentioning earlier that would be really good for this deck? Is it a creature? What does it fall under? Oh yeah, that's true, Nagito. But there's plenty of other ways that it could be done with control. Patriarch's Bidding. That's the one. Is that a creature? Or is that a... I do want to find Sinkhole here somewhere. Non-zombie creature. Can't be your generator. Turn up to 1 target zombie card from your graveyard to your hand. I should have said for... Oh, okay. Okay, I have heard of that. The thing is, we don't have a lot of zombies going into our graveyard, though. I don't have that kind of mechanic in this deck right now. Until end of turn, whenever a player gains life, they lose 2 life for each 1 life they gained. Feeding Frenzy, good for this deck. Creature can't be blocked this turn except by artifact creatures and or black creatures. That's true, that's true. And yes, you can sack a bunch of creatures to your carrion MFs and then bring them all back. You target non-black creatures, lose 5 life. We have a set of corrupt, I think, already. Yeah. I think we already have it, though. It's common, so I'm pretty sure we've seen it in a bunch of places. Yeah, we already have enough. We have 5 of them. Time to turn over, a player gains life, that player loses. I do like that ability. Unmask. Oh yeah, that's right. You can remove a card from your hand and remove a card from their hand, non-land one. Rapid Decay. Feast or Famine. Target player chooses and discards 3 cards. Fugue State. 2 Caravex Hexes. Reign of Filth. Yeah, it is for sure. I remember when this card came out. It's like a last-ditch effort kind of thing. Not bad to pick them up. Cheap enough, too. This is life equal to the damage already dealt to them this turn. Sewers of Estark. Take Siphon. Move up to 3 target cards from a graveyard. Perish. If we go against green, we know we're going against green, stuff like that's gonna work well. Duress, we already have 4 of that. Yeah, we got a set of Duress. Target player loses 1 life and you gain a life. Draw a whole card. Remove extra creature cards from your graveyard from the game, and then I guess that's also a possibility. Final Strike, Ritual of the Machine, Hellswarm, Toxic Stench, Agonizing Demise. We have 4 Ostracizes as well. We definitely have 4 Edicts already, but I'll grab this one. Diabolic Edicts, that is. Cabal Therapy. I do want to get a set of that. Do or Die. Grab that. Alright, that's fine. We got some stuff. I just wanted to mostly use our magic, or our money. Duh. That way we don't lose it by trying to beat a boss. This game just needs a way to bank stuff. What's this? I got a seaside nest here. John Twick. Actually, let's do Sarcomancy first. Oh, hey, they turned our Sorrow's Path into an island. Cool. We have extra mana now. No, you're good. Zombie Master, why not? Attack for 2, they're at 14. They laid a 1/2 flyer. We lay Undead War Chief. We attack for 8. They are at 6. They lay a Steam Frigate. A 3/3 with Island Home. Oh, half Island Home, I guess. Dark Ritual, lay another War Chief. Lay the Carrion Feeders here. Attack for 1 billion. They're down to 1. They lay a Rashadan Airship. And we win. Doing skill? I don't think I have it in this one. This isn't the same one. This is just old school, so I had to start over. Sappers and Bailiff, Essence Fracture, and 2 Seas Claims. Yeah, I don't have nearly all the stuff as I did on my other save. Aladdin's Ring is one of the best cards ever made, though. A lot of direct damage. Oh my. So many clutch of on death. Darshanar, Jeweled Amulet. Taking a couple turns to just get shit into play. Let's lay our War Chief here. They instantly unsummon them. Excellent. They lay a Cephalid Constable. Alright. Let's go ahead and play Lord of the Undead and then charge this up. They lay a Glowing Anemone. And they return a swamp to our hand. Jackasses, Noxious Ghoul coming down. Attacking. They are at 10. They wash out, so we return all of our permanents and do no damage to us. Wonderful. The hand's amazing too. Let's get the Undead War Chief and the Carrion Feeder into play here. Wait, what the hell? What? Oh, I sacked them by accident. Oh my god. Oh my god. And they return that to our hand. They're done. We're down to 18 now. God damn it. Okay. Let's get the Noxious Ghoul into play again. They wash out black again. They do a damage to us. Let's lay the Noxious Ghoul again. They ping us for 1. We're at 16. Alright. You play Bulbasaur and Foolish. Incentivize the player to try out new cards. Would that player have to try out anything new? I have no idea. That would be a crazy pack to pull as well. Like Sarcomancy. Like Carrion Feeder. Which they will ping instantly. You're not a zombie though, are you? Oh, you are, okay. But They don't get their own bonus. Oh, it's a ghoul. Oh, it's a ghoul. Okay. Well, let's attack for 4. They are at 6 now. They rushing rivered and return 2 permanents to our hand. Or 1 permanent to our hand, I guess. They lay equilibrium. They have no cards in their hand, though. Dark Ritual. Diabolic Edict. You attacking for 2. I meant to actually like lay other things here, but that's fine. Soul Ring. Let's just boost you up here and take the dub. Holy fuck, Jellyfish, you and your return shit. 16 gold. Glowing Anemone. Sea Drake. Mana War. And Labyrinth Minotaur. We could force player to rebuild their decks with the newer cards every once in a while. A standard format. Yeah, Mana War's a great card. That's an interesting way to do it. Carnophage. Let's Dark Ritual. They allowed that. Let's Soul Ring. Okay. Let's Slay Bone Knit. And Bone Knit. Back for 2. They're at 10. They lay Fog Elemental. We attack. We regenerate our Carnophage. They take 2. Their Fog Elemental's gone. We lay our Assassin. They lay Glacial Wall. We lay Sarcomancy. I will get rid of one of our boners, get rid of their wall, attack for 3, they're at 5. They lay a Water Elemental. We lay Call to the Grave. We laugh as we wait for their turn and they sack it. You know what? I'm gonna take this mana anyway. I'm gonna lay this Noxious Ghoul. And I'll make you sack your own creature again anyway. Alright. Alright, we're done playing with them. Bad Moon. Go. They're dead. Water Elemental, Mistform Stalker, Thundercloud Elemental, and Tidal Surge. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. That'd be a fun way to do it, yeah. I like it. Entropic Spectre. Never cards a target opponent's hand. When damage that player chooses discards a card. That's maybe the worst design for a creature. 5 mana flyer, where its power and toughness is your opponent's hand. And when they hit the opponent, they discard a card. They are. It's definitely a trial and error kind of thing. Paladin Nedvec, Ogre Shaman, Cartographer, Fugue, Spike Cannibal, Scare Tactics, Nausea, Shattering Pulse, Salico Scout, Fade Away, Furnace Brood, Rabid Wolverines, Wayward Soul, Stranding Troops, and Avenging Druid. This is shockingly bad. It'd be that good against draw decks. That's like the only thing, and even then it wouldn't be that good unless they're consistently having a million cards in their hand. A strange card. Griffin Bird Caller. Alright, Dark Ritual, Carrion Feeder, Sarcomancy, and Jeweled Amulet. Another Carrion Feeder. We attack for 3. They're at 8. Another Carnophage, sorry. Attack for 4. They're at 4. Alright. Well, we win. We had a pretty good start there. 8 gold. Battle Screech. Calming Licid. Gerard's Wisdom, Disenchant, and Dega Disciple. Probably hope. Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe if limiting them to a color. Play Sarcomancy. They play an Island. We play Dark Ritual, an Undead War Chief. We swing for 4. They're at 16. Excellent. Play another land. Let's play Shepherds of Rot. And our assassin here attack for 7. They're at 9. And we'll charge it up and swing, and they're dead. Last two just hadn't had anything to do early on. 1 shard, Shrouded Serpent, Distorting Wake, Tidings, Horseshoe Crab, Theta Disciple, Coast Watcher, and Information Dealer. I'll need to be pulled out, yeah. Maybe when you go in different areas, things will get restricted or something. So you have to use newer stuff. Spike Breeder, Burgeoning, Thalicos Deceiver, Mog Maniac, Ransack, Spike Soldier, Serpent Warrior, Samite Blessing, Hammerhead Shark, Mulch, Nomads and Core, Sky Shroud Trooper, Honor Guard, another Mulch, Tidal Warrior, and another Hammerhead Shark. Oh, get okie doked. For the Animate Land and the Manacles of Decay. Yeah, what's up, Zoda? Nice little popcorn bucket you got there. Chomp, 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 chomp. Sure, it's not a great hand, but we'll go with it. Carnophage, go. Soul Catcher, flying. Whenever a creature with flying is put in the graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on them. How adorable. Swing, they're at 9. I'm gonna lay Bone Knitter. They hit us for 1, we're at 18. They lay a Suntail Hawk. We have 3. We'll lay a Lord of the Undead. Swing for 5. They're at 4. They don't swing. They lay a Diving Griffin. 2/2 Flying Vigilance. Let's charge this up real quick. Edict them. Swing with you. Bam. They're at 4, they hit us for 2, we're at 14. They lay another Diving Griffin. Now we swing. There we go, they're down to 2. And that's gonna be that. Oh, no problem, Nikito. Yeah. Oh, it seems like a fun idea. It's almost like a going through the years of magic kind of thing. Mistmoon Griffin, Ignoble Soldier, Diving Griffin, Aven Trooper, and Benelish Infantry. Alright. Crushed. Destroyed on every level. I think we got another one over here. Zoder. Oh, the Iron Star one. One of the easier ones to do. The beginning dungeon, I want to say. Wayward Angel. 3/4/4 flying, vigilance, threshold gets 3/3, is black, has trample, and at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. It just becomes Lord of the Pit. You threshold Lord of the Pit. Instead of trample, it's got vigilance. Kinda funny. Eternal Dragon. Ruby Medallion. Abu Jafar. Contagion. Druid's Call. Cabal Trainee. Orcish Conscripts. And Betrayal. Oh, we got Adept Red Wizarded. Oh, what a hand. Carrion Feeder, Carnophage, Carnophage. They bolted one of our Carnophages. Charge the amulet, swing for 3. I should have actually sacked it to you, didn't I? Incinerating. Nothing, because it wasn't there. Hell yeah, Bad Moon. Attack for 3, they're at 14. They lay Orcish Artillery, we lay Sarcomancy. We attack for 3, they're at 11. Alright. We Dark Ritual, we lay Noxious Ghoul here. Attack for 6, they're at 5. Carrion Feeder comes into play. Swing, and they're dead. This game mode that forces you to try out new cards by banning the old ones would be too harsh. I don't know about that. Just have a setting for it. Easy, medium, hard kind of thing. Or like just do... If you want a setting to go throughout the ages, or if you just want to keep everything. Just do different settings. 69 gold. Wheel of Fortune. Canyon Drake. Shatterstorm. Chaotic Goo. Liquid Fire, Goblin Commando, a 5 mana 2/2 that deals 2 damage to target creature. Jesus. Fire Blast and Lunge. Cover of Darkness. Choose a creature type. Creatures of the chosen type have fear. Giddish Valisk. Smoke Spew Invoker, Gem Palm Avenger, and Keen-Eye Aven. Sarcomancy, baby. Carnophage, Carrion Feeder, baby. They're at 13. They lay a Fire Diamond. We lay Shepherds of Rot. Jeweled Amulet. Charge. Attack for 5. They're at 8. They lay Pardic Fire Cats. Then they have Flame Burst. Oh, they do Flame Burst effects. They're 2/3 haste, and we will take that. And we will lay our War Chief and swing and win. Yeah, no problem. 56 gold, Rock Shard Elemental, Dwarven Sea Clan Cinder Elemental, Kavu Runner, Orcish Healer, and Lava Burst. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's definitely an old card, and they're trying to base it around being a goblin, but even if that came out in, like, alpha, I feel like it wouldn't have been a good card. That's just harsh. Harsh. Let's... Oh, fuck me. Lay 2 creatures here. They lay a diamond. We charge up, we attack for 3, they're at 12. They still don't lay anything. We lay a bad moon. Attack for 5. They're at 7. They lay a fire elemental. Okay. We finally get a whole another swamp. We diabolical edict them. Attack for 5. They're at 2. They lay lava flow. Destroy our bone knitter. And now we attack for 3 and take the dove. Let's go. See ya, little nerd. 2 shards, torrent of lava, Elkin bottle, Urza's blueprints, the 6 mana cost with echo, but you do tap it to draw a card. Unstable Hulk, fire diamond, Mog cannon, firefly, flame burst, and incinerate. Where were we? I think we were down south further, yeah, because we were going to an arcing method through the dungeons here. Yeah, at 5 mana though. Like that's not. You have to, especially with old school Magic. It takes so long to actually get out into play. Let's do the bone, and we'll charge the jeweled amulet here. We'll lay. Yeah, we'll lay Bad Moon and Carrion Feeder here and attack. They're at 10. They lay a Cloud Spirit. We're just gonna lay another Bad Moon here. Attack for 6. They're at 4. They hit us for 3. We're at 17. They lay a Phantom Monster. Just wait a turn, I suppose. They hit us for 3. We're at 14. They lay another Phantom Monster. Fair enough. We double attack. And we double regenerate, and they are down to 31. They'd get us to 11. They laid a Fog Elemental and a Glacial Wall. They're doing all the stops here right now, but too bad that we have Dark Ritual and a Noxious Ghoul, and there goes your whole plan. All right, they are at 1. They have no cards left in hand. We attack. They die. Sky Shroud, Condor, Unsummon, and Tidal Surge. Tidal Surge. Convalescence. During your upkeep, if you have 1 or less life, gain 1 life. That's not a good card. Ephemeron. Thalicos Drifters. Keeper of the Beasts. Mirazel. Spike Rogue. Angelic Blessing. Sonic Burst. Card a card at random and it deals 4 damage to a target, right? Wood Elves, Soul Warden, Angelic Blessing, another Soul Warden, Shield Mate, Culling the Weak, Jackalope Herd, and another Shield Mate. Grey Ogre on a regular due to a lack of better options. Isn't that a 3/3 for 4? I mean, it's still more valuable, I think, than a 2/2 for 5 with a shock ability. But honestly, I guess it could go either way in that case. Let's lay a Sarcomancy here. 2/2 for 3. Oh, okay. Classic 2/2s for 3 that were depressing. Charge our amulet, hit for 2. They're at 9. Lay a Swamp. Lay a zombie master. Attack. They're at 7. They don't do anything again. Okay. Guess we're just gonna make our zombie master very large. Attack for 7 and win. 28 gold. Spirit of Resistance. Control a part of each color. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you. Mist Moon Griffin. Soul Catcher. Defiant Stand. Surprise Deployment. And Aven Trooper. Crab. How crabby is this crab, you crab? Well, let me crab you. Charging the amulet. They don't do anything for 2 turns. Gonna lay the bad moon then. They do nothing for 3 turns, which is even more sketchy than not doing anything for 2 turns. Gonna lay a war chief here. Okay. They lay an Orazid, or Araxid, a 2/3 protection from red. Red. We'll lay a war chief here. And charge up the jewel. Attack for 6. They're at 14. An opponent controls a forest, and you control an island. Oh, okay. Put target. Oh, well, they just put on top of our library. Hit us for 2. Hello again, War Chief. Welcome back. Can also play the Noxious School now. Attack for 6. They're at 8. They lay a giant crab. I edict them. Lay the feeder. Charge you up. Too little, too late, though. They dead. Next era of the game, 8. Already playing the better crab creatures. 69 gold. Chrome Shell Crab. Lawan Cephalid Empress. When they come into play, return all blue creatures your opponent's control to their hands. Your opponents can't play blue creature spells. Shimmer, King Crab, Hydromorph, Gull, and Mistform Sea Swift. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? We got Shaman Encore, Ensnaring Bridge, Mog Infestation, Temper, Contemplation, Flame Wave, Spike Worker, Fling, Serpent Warrior, Bandage, Mana Leak, Torment, Glowstone Shambler, Mind Games, Crossbow Ambush, and Mog Bombers. Oh, we got another farmstead, a Coral Helm, and a School of Piranha. A 3/3 for 2 with a 2-mana upkeep. Let's go, baby. Creature type and replaced with octopus. We'll make it a comeback someday. Let's say Urborg for swag. Carnophage. They lay a Suntail Hawk. Take the damage. Now we play Darkomancy and Carrion Feeder and swing for 2. They're at 9. They swing for 1. We're at 18. We pay our upkeep. We lay another Sarcomancy. We pump our jewel here. Attack for 5. They're at 4. They lay a Diving Griffin. We pay our upkeep. A Shepherd of Rot and Bone Knitter here. Attack with everything. They are at 1. They lay another Armored Griffin. Too little, too late. We attack with everything, and they did. There were zombies you bought, did I? I don't think I did, actually. Sidar Jabari, Battle Screech, Sanctimony, Suntail Hawk, Keepers of the Faith, and Erase. Ambi. The Cabal Interrogator can go there. We don't need you. No. Do 2 for 2 with an upkeep cost. So yeah, Plague Bear, that was the other one. Cheap zombie that can destroy creatures. And play White Weenie. I can see that. I can see that, yeah. I already have 4 of you on the deck. Gangrenous Goliath. Impalm Polluter. You have target player lose life equal to the number of zombies on the battlefield. Oh shit. Impalm Polluter might have a way into this deck at some point. Twisted Abomination is actually one I don't know why I don't have in here. Do I have it in here? It's a free cycle to get swamps if you don't have enough swamps. Dripping Dead can't block. Oh yeah, Nefashu is another nice one. Suture Ghoul. We have a couple on the sideboard for zombie infestations. Let's just get these 2 in here. Undead Gladiator. Just Undead War Chief. Oh, this is the one I was thinking about before. Yeah, not bad to have one of them in here. But I don't think we don't really like. It's not a bad idea to have one for sure. Just really don't get that much. Have one in the sideboard. Probably put the Cabal Interior on the sideboard for now. Put the Feeding Frenzy and the Feast Famine in the sideboard for now. That's true, though. That is true. That is true. Twisted Abomination. We'll have 2 of you. I was thinking about it again. We're pushing at what we have here. Damn. Too many creatures at the moment, actually. Like Bone Knitter, Shepherd of Rot. Put you in the sideboard for now since we have the other creature destroying one. What 2 carrion feeders? Guess 1 Call of the Grave is fine. Move these to the sideboard for now as well. Oh, we only have what, 4 removal spells? Creatures. And then the 2 creatures over there. I actually have quite a few creature removal things that come with the zombies, so that's not so bad. It is, but I like the idea of at least getting rid of something of theirs early, especially in this where they start with creatures in play sometimes, so it's nice to be able to get that out of play a lot earlier than other times. Oh, this is Hominid Central, isn't it? Or Hominid. Hominid Central. Not my favorite hand here, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. They lay a snow-covered swamp and an island. We have 5 land currently. I'll get the Noxious Ghoul out here. Let's charge you up. Attack for 3. Oh, wait. Oh, they laid nothing. Okay, well. Lay a Bad Moon, and then lay Bone Knitter, and attack for 4. No, but it's swaggy, so... we got the Grave Spawn Sovereign. Get you into play. Tap for 6 there at 7. Sarcomancy. Jeweled up. Destroy them. They just did not get mana. 73 gold. Hominid Shaman. Deep Spawn. Sunken City. Craven Knight. Phantom Whelp. Hollow Dogs. And Tendrils of Despair. $10 Swamp. Yeah. Nice swag. Like, it taps for black, doesn't come into play tapped, and it has another ability. Having something lose first strike is honestly a pretty solid backup plan when they have first strike. Then it's just an extra land anyway, otherwise... Oh my god, whatever. Deep Rootwater Diver. Sacrifice your entire artifact from your graveyard to your hand. Did I even bother zapping? You know what? I don't like it. Get out of play. Merfolk Traders. That comes to play. Draw a card, then discard a card. Alright. 3. Okay, we have 6 mana here. Perfect. Lay the Noxious Ghouls. Lay the Sarcomancy. Bam. You dead. Merfolk Traders again. Let's go ahead and lay another Sarcomancy here. Attack for 5. They're at 14. They lay a Rootwater Hunter. We lay a Soul Ring. We attack for 7. They are at 7. They attack for 1. We are at 19. They lay a Rootwater Alligator. We diabolically edict them here. They block one of our zombie tokens. They are at 4. They do a damage to us. They lay another Merfolk Traders. We lay another Sarcomancy. They do a damage to us before their creature dies. Their other creature dies. They are at 2. And that is gonna be it. Full Rats Laboratory, Rootwater Hunter, Rootwater Alligator, Grape Shot, Rootwater Catapult. Oh, is it on the reserve list? Wandering Mage and Shallow Grave, which we already have 4 of. In life, prevent the next 2 damage that would be dealt to target creature. Pay 1 life, play a white. Pay 1 blue, prevent the next 1 damage that would be dealt to target cleric or wizard. Pay a black, put a -1 counter on a creature you control, prevent the next 2 damage that would be dealt to target player. A crazy card. Sarcomancer's and Tempest? Wow. That's such a value creature back then. Oh, this Dragon Arch thing is baloney. Sarcomancy. Carrion Feeder. Carnophage, attack for 2. And then here's Palladius Moors, of course. Why not? Alright, well, charge that up. Just wait a turn. I don't think they can pay the upkeep. Okay. So now they lay Daragaz the Igniter. This one doesn't have an upkeep. Oh hey, Plague Bear, but it's a black creature, so it won't count. Well, all right then. And now they lay Treva the Renewer. They swing for 6. We take 6. Well, they're 5/5s at the moment. That's pretty low. I guess we could have tapped to kill that one. Probably no. I don't even think I have enough. It's XX, yeah. Oh good, they put Croesus into... How the fuck am I supposed to match... What the hell? So I would need lots of creature removal against that individual. What are you talking about? The, Timmy deck? I've been thinking about a Timmy deck for a while. There's also... Well, this game even has it... For one of the computers have it. There's Horseshoe Crab and Hermetic Study. So... If you really want to get crazy with pinging... Ooh, a Mahamoti. Water Elemental. Swaggy. Where was that one I went to? Oh, I bet it's right there. Yeah, okay. Functional reference, yeah. There's Tim's, there's ability to give other cards Timmy abilities. It would probably be an Izzet deck, I'd imagine. Alright. Oh, get shook. We have 2 Diabolic Edicts in this hand, so we'll keep it. We have a Dark Ritual, so we can lay one on you. Charge our Jeweled Amulet. They attack for 3, we are at 17. We don't get a land like one would hope, but we lay a Sarcomancy. And another Sarcomancy. They bolted one of them. I'll block the other one. Okay, that's fine. We take a couple of damage here. Oh, we actually don't have any cheap zombies at the moment, do we? Alright, let's pump cycle you. Did I lay? Oh, I already did lay a swamp this turn. Oh, 3 damage. Ow, ow. Alright, let's get you out there so we can stop getting pinged. They lay a magma sliver. And they attack for 6. I am at 4. Let's lay Noxious Ghoul here. Which does kill one of them for the moment. That's it. They lay a Horn Sliver. They attack with a 3-3. I block with a 3-3 and trade. Urborg swag. Let's hit them with the Diabolic Edict. Hit him with the Bad Moon. Charge ourselves up here. Brood Sliver. When Sliver deals combat damage to a player, its controller may put a one-color Sliver creature token into play. They didn't attack for some reason. Lay our other Bone Knitter, so we can reach in and block. They laid another Brood Sliver. We get a Swamp. They lay a Hunter Sliver, which has Provoke. We planned on blocking. Oh man, we're dead. Never mind. Never mind. Damn, that's a tough battle. Some starting out with those 2 slivers is tough. Maybe we should put 4 engineered plagues into our deck. That, or we can try the discard deck maybe. That way their slivers can get all fucked up. Or if we want to go for straight speed, but that's not gonna work either. No. Discard, maybe with some engineered plagues in there. There we go. 4 engineered plagues. Take the drain out for now. Ostracize will work well here. Take our animates out for the moment. And take 1 set of rats out of here. Infest or mutilate. Oh, we do have infest. All creatures get negative 2, negative 2. Oh yeah, infest would actually do really, really well here. No mutilates in the old deck though. Nope. Okay. Get infest out there. We have no bad moons in this deck. No, I still like the idea of discard. Equal to the number of swamps. Oh, yeah, I remember that one being pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I still have a few creatures here anyways. Let's run less tear. Let's actually not run tears here. Because they have a lot of black slivers anyways, so... And a vine twist. And the vine twist. Infest in our hand, but no land. There's another infest. We go first, good. Let's him first, actually. Muscle Sliver, good. They lay a Spine Sliver, so we get a bigger payoff here. We're at 16 now. Let us infest. Bam, their creatures are gone. Okay, we're gonna lay our Abyssal Spectre here. They're laying a Magma Sliver, which nobody likes. Lots of infest here. Let's swing. They discard a Blade Sliver. They have no other slivers, so if we get another land, we can double infest. Just wipe them all. I'll keep the hippie in hand. Oh, I should have just laid one to get rid of you, huh? Well, I'm at 9 now. Him a lot more than Mind Twist. Yeah, I get that. Oh, another him. But it doesn't matter at this point. We're already low. I think we infest here anyways. Should have attacked first. Alright, well. We're at 6. Melee land. Lay the Hypnotic Spectre, lay the Ravenous Rats. Swing for 2, they're at 24. They bolt us, we're at 3. No double block here, there we go. Lay another Hypnotic Spectre, power the Jewel, hit them for 2, they're at 22. They're at 21 because they searched a land. Lotus Petal. Back for 4, they're at 17. And we get bolted. Shit. Fuck. We had them in control mode, but it took just a little too long. What about the double Dark Ritual, 2 hymns, and a duress on the first turn? Lead off with duress, I guess, and then hit him with the hymns. I think we got a good chance here. We got Engineered Plague and Dark Ritual, okay. Good. Alright, we got 2 land out here. We can hymn and play Black Knight before we engineer. Oh no, we don't have any more guaranteed land, do we? Alright, well, let's engineer Plague. Slivers. There we go. And then we'll charge this up. We take 2. We are at 18. We him them. Oh, they lose wooded foothills and a hunter sliver, which I don't know why they didn't just lay. Lay a, I would have the right mana, because it, no, for God's sakes. Alright, well that is our turn then. I laid a taiga and a spine sliver. Let's see here. Let's play Ravenous Rats here. They discard a muscle sliver. I can't believe they kept that in their hand. Lay the Black Knight. That stops them from attacking completely. We lay our Hollow Spectre here. I grab another land. Dark Ritual, I gotta do anything to us. Attack for 2. Spend 1. Discard their Heart Sliver, which they also just didn't lay for some reason. Spine Sliver, okay. Pestilence. Oh my, what a beautiful card here. What a beautiful card here. Back with the Spectre. They're at 25, they lay Horn Sliver. They're all 1/1 tramples now. Let's go ahead and Pestilence for 1. Dark Ritual. Lay our Abyssal Spectre. Tap for black and charge that up. Hit them for 4. They're at 20. Play another Abyssal Spectre. Tag for 6. They are at 14. Engineered Plague again. Your Sliver. So I don't even think they can lay any slivers at this point. Swing for 8. They are at 6. Heart Sliver, yeah, they can't lay it. They would just instantly die. A Magma Sliver at 1/1. We swing again, and they are dead. Let's go. Village should not be weak fist fighting. 222 gold, Magma Sliver, Brood Sliver, Dwarven Driller, Elephant Guide, Hunter Sliver, Shirk Prospector, and Frog Tongue. Alright, sometimes you just gotta switch it to your discard deck. Oh yeah, we should probably go to the Queen themselves at this point. They're probably pretty pissed that we've kind of nuked half of their slivers out here. Assume that she's chilling. A translucent shimmering red field blocks your path. And shines echo through the room behind. The red field melts before your eyes. You're free to go forward ×2. We'll do the first one. Yeah, it is good. Rancor is the best. The best. Yeah, that is a large sliver, if I've ever seen a large sliver. Holy. Another Mishra's Workshop. Bazaar of Baghdad. Winds of Change. Anvil of Bogarden. A Sliver Queen. A Balance. Primitive Etchings. Reveal the first card you draw each turn. Whenever you reveal a creature, draw a card. Sliver Overlord. Sliver Queen. Coat of Arms. Harsh Mercy. City of Brass. Mutilate. Oh, there's Mutilate. Pearl Retainer. Dwarven Demolition Team. Bounty of the Hunt. Pyroblast. Tinker. Return to Battle. Darkness, Dark Ritual, and Lotus Petal. What, Coat of Arms or Anvil of Bogarden? I remember both of these. This one gives +1/+1 for each creature in play of the same creature type. And the anvil is an extra, skips their discard phase. Each player, during each player's draw, the player draws an additional card and then chooses and discards a card. Skips your discard phase. Yeah, that could absolutely go into our zombie deck, you're right. Abso-friggin-lutely. I'm gonna try to use discard, I think, against the queen, though. Well, let's check it out. She gonna start with herself in play. Alright, metallic sliver, primitive etchings, and city of brass. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, this opening hand. Okay. So, Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Let's ostracize them first. Oh, the Sliver Queen into the graveyard. Let's ostracize them again. Oh, their Essence Sliver into the graveyard. Let's him to Torok them. And they also discard Harsh Merciful Lair Soul Ring. Alright. Yeah, Black Fog is really awesome. Well, now we have nothing, but that was a pretty funny first turn. Oh, it's a Muscle Sliver. Uh-oh. We're at 18 now. Plated Sliver. Uh-oh. We're at 14 now. Oh, we got a Hollow Spectre. Let's go. Ward Sliver. Yeah, we're dead. We're at 8. Let's swing. Hit them for 2. Tap for 5. Holy shit. We're so dead, dude. Oh man. They laid a Magma Sliver. We are at 2. Infest! If the plated sliver wasn't in play, we could take out most of them. That primitive etchings is doing work for him for sure. Let's swing. I'll pay 2. We'll get rid of Essence Sliver. Okay, what did we get rid? You know what? It's fine. We're gonna infest, which does nothing. Alright, you win this round. Double Engineered Plague seems like a good thing to have here. Nice, a Winged Sliver. Let's lay an Engineered Plague for slivers. There they go. I was really hoping we'd draw another land. Oh, they vindicated our engine. I'm gonna lay another one. The primitive etchings, they got a sliver. They're going to lay a Synapse Sliver. Alright, we got a third land finally. Let's hymn them. Made them drop a hard sliver and a plains, and then let's charge our amulet. They lay a brood sliver, okay. Ow, we get hit, but their brood sliver token's taken away. Dark Ritual. 3. Let's lay the Nightmare. Sliver, oh good. Synapse Sliver in play here. We are in trouble. Maybe they drop it. But they did drop Coat of Arms. That's pretty good for us. Allen Sliver. They lay Magma Sliver. A Wither right now would do so much damage to them. Or another Engineered Plague, honestly. Let's lay a Spectre. Let's play another Spectre. They get a Magma Sliver. They lay the Sliver Queen. Let's charge this up. Let's swing with these two. I'll take whatever you show us. Ward Sliver, yeah, that's fine. Oh, and they dropped another Sliver Queen! They had two! They had fucking two! A Vindicate, oh good. They don't use it though. They attack with the Sliver Queen, I'll take the damage. Oh yeah, I forgot they... We're dead. Fucking slivers. Oh my god. We got hardcore sliver there. Should we try again? We got that one cool card now. Mutilate. I can put that in there. Mutilate is definitely going to be necessary against this deck. Wish we had more. Okay, that's fine. Right now. Like you're over here. Silly goose. That's a word. Yeah, Mutilate's gonna be necessary. Yeah. Okay. On the line, baby. We got an Infest in our first hand here. Lay a Swamp, Dark Ritual, lay a Hypnotic Spectre. They laid a Crypt Sliver. Let's attack. They pitch a Badlands. Maybe I should have waited to Infest first. They lay a Wing Sliver. They hit us for 2. Oh, never mind. Let's lay a land here. Let's Plague. Slivers. Let's attack for 2. They drop a Magma Sliver. They Vindicate the Engineered Plague. That's understandable. Attack. They drop a Brood Sliver. They get a Plains off the top. They have a Synapse Sliver come into play. Holy lands. Tag for 2. They're at 19 or 29 now. They discard a Root Sliver. They lay another Synapse Sliver, hit us for 3. An Engineered Plague Part 2. Wish they didn't get rid of the last one. Attack for 2. They drop a Muscle Sliver. They Vindicate the other one we have. They lay a Plated Sliver. And they just draw 4 cards. We can't do anything here, can we? Yeah, it ain't looking good. They drop a Forest. primitive etchings is drawing him so many extra yeah, it's over. Alright, we got an infest. We got a lot more going on in this hand at least. Alright. Muscle Sliver, sure. Easy infest use here. Crypt Sliver. Melee a Blade Sliver. We gotta him him. It doesn't really matter though, because they just draw so many cards. Like, trying to get discard advantage doesn't really do anything for us. If anything, we just need more board negatives for slivers. Here at 17, they lay a root sliver. Lay a nightmare. Why not? 2/2 nightmare. Synapse Sliver leaves a brood sliver. They do 6. I get 2 tokens out of it. So we get another dark ritual instead of like land. Let's ostracize them. They have a synapse sliver. And they discard a coat of arms. Nice. I'm gonna swing for 2. You're at 34. They vindicate our nightmare. Yeah. Okay, we need to like... I think giving negatives is gonna be good here, but we need a deck that's not based around discarding, more based around buffing our own creatures with like Black Weenie. We do have 2, oh yeah, get 2 of those in the deck. Need to mutilate. What was that other one that we had in here? Infest, that was the one. Wait, am I still in the wrong deck? I'm still in the wrong deck. Okay. Need to get rid of tears because it's not gonna work on a lot of stuff. Snuff out I might keep in. Let's get rid of the Chaos Orb for now. I'm gonna put you all on the sideline here as well, because I don't want to be sacking mana. Is that another one? Decree of Pain? Destroy all creatures. They can't be drawn. Draw a card for each creature destroyed this way. Oh yeah, it cycles for the -2, right? There's also destroy all creatures you don't control. We got Hellfire, which can destroy all non-black creatures. We have Reign of Terror for white creatures. Plague Winds, that's the one. Extinction, destroy all creatures of any creature type of your choice. Yep. No, that's not it. Funeral March. Havoc Demon. We do have a Havoc. Oh yeah, that's right. Cost 7 to get into play. I guess we can reanimate it though. But it is a good possibility to negative them all. Do we have engineered plagues in here? Not yet. I might already have them in the sideboard. Yep. Move all four to the deck. Yeah, we do have one plague wind, but that does cost 9. It's like half the mana in our deck. We do have dark rituals and such. Okay. We have bad moons. We have the Mishra's Factories. We have unholy strengths. Sarcomancy. I might take the Mox Diamond out for now. We don't have the Soul Ring in here, actually. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Alright, let's do one less Unholy Strength. We'll do one less Bad Moon. It'll take the Snuff out. Only need Zombie Master in this deck. Ravenous Rats can barely be replaced with a different creature. Better creature. What do you have out here? And we do have... That's just too much damage to ourselves, though, and we have to play a longer game here. Do or die? I don't think so. I don't think we need all of them. Wait, what? Let's do or die come in with like everything. No, okay. We probably don't have it, it seems. Oh yeah, we gotta get some of these lesser Black Knights out of here. We gotta beef up our deck with the proper ones. There we go. Beautiful. We still only have one Sanger Vampire, too. But what can we put in here instead of the rats? Something cheap, though. We have on the sideboard. I do like Stone Throwing Devils. They are first strikes, 1 manas. Darknesses are more delay. 8 creatures. Dredge Skeletons might not be a bad idea because regeneration. A Gravestorm. Oh yeah, I had the Grinning Demon. Forgot about you, but again, can't take too much health against ourselves. Pestilence would probably be good. Do we have... Yeah, Pestilence would be good. Another way to mass remove things. Probably not a terrible idea, but... Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, put you in the deck. Take the rats out. We're low on creatures a little bit here. We only have 16. So move another Unholy Strength to the sideboard. We have 2 Pestilence, 2 No Mercies, 4 Engineered Plagues, 4 Infest, 1 Mutilate, 1 Extinction. We have a Demonic and a Vampiric Tutor. I'm gonna take it down to 20 lands. Alright, let's give it the old college try. See what happens here. I want to make a more black control base deck in the future for sure. With things like Corrupt in it. Delay things. Could be fun. We got Vampiric Tutor, so we can go get anything we want here. They mulligan twice. I think first we just infest though. Or no, actually even better, Engineered Plague was drawn. Blade Sliver. Of course they have a Vindicate, why wouldn't they? Exchange 2 of opponent's blocking creatures. It's a very, very terrible card. There's an equipment to have it on, is the only reason we have it on. Alright, let's go ahead and tutor for... What do we tutor here for? We can do a land. Not the worst idea. That way we can get Pestilence and everything going. Or the Soul Ring. That would seem like a pretty good idea for mana. That, or do we grab one of our... like an Engineered Plague, or... No Mercy. Maybe No Mercy would be the play here. That way, no matter what they swing with, they just die. But we do need another land for that to happen. I think I'll try... I'm gonna go for the Soul Ring. I want the mana. I want the mana. Melee a Blade Sliver. Alright, that will help us with mana big time. Oh, Fest already. I don't mind taking a hit here, so... If we had a Bad Moon or something to make our creatures just a little bit bigger, we'd be in a much better situation here. So I'm just gonna wait, that's fine. Melee Essence Sliver. They hit us for 3, we're down to 11. We get a land, that's good news. We can do these. Alright, let's infest here. I have 1 colorless. 2 black, yeah. God. Get the hippie out. Synapse Sliver. We get hit for 3. They draw a card and gain life. There's no mercy. That's perfect here. We're not in the best situation, but we're gonna swing. Have them discard Harsh Mercy. Magma Sliver. They hit us for 6. They're down to 2. The Brass a Crypt Sliver into play for them. Alright, now we need blocking. They have regeneration and they can tap to give each other other shit. Let's get 2 Black Knights in play here. Swing. They discarded a Sliver Overlord, okay. Wing Sliver, okay, they lay a Sliver Queen and a Wing Sliver, and we're dead. Fair enough. No. Engineered Plague and No Mercy and Infest. Let's go ahead and charge up. Yeah, I was thinking about that. But ultimately I did not. Engineered Plague. For it to get immediately destroyed again. They got a coat of arms. Oh, they didn't destroy it this time. Sweet. They've destroyed it every other time, and we got another mana, which is also sweet. Let's get the hippie out. They lay an Essence Sliver. Okay. We lay No Mercy. Attack for 2. They discard a coat of arms. That is really good. They lay a Magma Sliver. They hit us, and their creature dies. They gain 2 life. I'm gonna lay the Black Knight now. Swing for 2. They discard a Tundra. They got a mountain. They lay a Sliver Queen. Okay. Oh, another Engineered Plague. Yes. Absolutely. There we go. Now you're even weaker over there. They're gonna swing with you. Discard a mountain. They get a Horn Sliver. Lay a Ward Sliver. Protects you from black, but it dies anyway. Stark Ritual. Get our Sanger into play here. Attack for 2 in the air. They drop a Crystalline. They get a Harsh Mercy. They lay a Coat of Arms. I don't actually have any use for it at the moment because of our double Engineered Plague. Thank goodness. I should have kept Sarcomancy in our hands, but that's fine. Attack for 6. They make a token, but it dies instantly. Oh, do they? Oh no, because they have Coat of Arms in play. Oh, now it's bad. Horn Sliver in the graveyard. Now it's gonna get out of control. They attack for 3. I will block with both of these. Alright. Now they have no slivers in play, so now they can't make more slivers. Attack for 6. They're at 19. They dropped Harsh Mercy. Can't believe they don't not play. I don't know if they know how to play that. They're attacking. I'm gonna let them hit. And they die. Okay. Swing. Oh no, I forgot Mishra's. Whoopsie. 8. They're at 11. They Drew a Sliver Queen. I laid a Sliver Queen. We got a Soul Ring. Attack for 6 in the air. They're down to 5. They lay a Ward Sliver. Attack for 6 in the air, and we take game 2. All right. God, there's so much good in this hand. We're just at 1 mana. I mean, I can get Pestilence into play with this hand. Doesn't feel like a good hand, but I don't want to mulligan again. Well, that helps a little bit. Let's just charge up here for the moment. I'll wait it out. We'll take 4. They laid a Blade Sliver. Alright, we'll lay an Infest here, kill all their creatures. They drew a Vindicate. How great is that? I'm gonna have to sack the Bad Moon, I think, to that Vindicate. I'm gonna lay a Bad Moon here. They get an Essence Sliver. They lay a Synapse Sliver. They didn't kill the Bad Moon. They did 3 damage to us. We're already at 9. Probably need to Pestilence here at this point. There we go. They get a Talon Sliver, they Vindicate our Bad Moon, which I figure is going to happen. They get a Talon Sliver. We draw another Bad Moon. We lay ourselves a Black Knight. They get a Ward Sliver, they lay an Essence Sliver. Now both of us have First Strike, but now we have a Sanger Vampire in play. We have nothing else though. They have a Plated Sliver. Let's boost the Jewel, lay another Black Knight. We gotta hope for some good removal here. Crystalline Sliver, Winged Sliver. Oh, yeah, it's over. GG. Unless we got like a Wrath or one of the big sweepers there. Not bad. Not bad. We did take a round there. They're a tough one, though. They're a tough one. We also started with 4 less health, which was rather derpy of me. If we had enchantment removal, just getting rid of their card engine would do so much. But we do not. I take full credit. It's very generous of you. Hey, we won the coin toss. 2 Infests here, and 2 Hippies. And a Pestilence, and enough land. You did suggest a few, and I appreciate that. I don't want to lay my Black Knight yet. They laid a Crystalline Sliver. We got a 3rd Infest now. We might as well just lay one. They got a Plated Sliver. They lay a Toxin Sliver. Good time to get Pestilence into play, yeah. Synapse Sliver. Let's go ahead and Infest. Kill them. Do we want a Dark Ritual here, or Spectre into play? Keep our Pestilence alive. Yeah, let's do it. Volcanic Island. They lay Essence Sliver and Crypt Sliver. Tutor. Engineered Plague. It's always a great one. Probably Engineered Plague right now, to be honest. I can't afford to lay it yet, though. I will swing. They drop Harsh Mercy, which they don't know how to play. Magma Sliver and Plated Sliver. We're at 11. Maybe I should have got no Mercy. Might have been too late for that, though. Well, now they got that goddamn Plated Sliver out there. There we go. All their slivers are dead. This is our Pestilence, but that's fine. They laid a Ward Sliver and a Wing Sliver. We drew another Engineered Plague, which is huge. Engineered Plague. Sliver. I don't know if we have any Baron Evan discs. Got protection because of the mouse. Just charge you up. They attack for 1. They lay a Shifting Sliver and a Shifting Sliver. We Engineer Plague again here, killing the rest of their slivers. Alright. And now we lay a Black Knight as well. Synapse Sliver. So they get a 1-1. Let's lay... charge you. Lay the hippie attack for 2. They're at 31. Attack for 4 here. They drop a Winged Sliver. I'm gonna put the Stone Throwing Devils into play here. They got a Brood Sliver. They Vindicate our Hypnotic Spectre. Interesting. They did lay a Brood Sliver. Alright, a Bad Moon. It's about damn time. Oops. Let's get you into play as well. They're at 22. We get a Swamp. They're at 16 now. They get a Crypt Sliver. I can't lay it though. They're at 10 now. They get a Brood Sliver. They lay the Sliver and they Vindicate one of our Plagues, which is Bad News Bears. They attack for 4. I'll take the 4. Oh god, no, that was a bad idea. Oh, not a oh, a Pestilence. Holy shit. Holy shit. That was a close round. That was a close round. We could tutor up a Engineered Plague right now, actually. And charge that with that. They lay a Muscle Sliver. Of course they would. Lay the Engineered Plague. Essence Sliver. Nice. They lay a Horn Sliver. We're down to 18. I need to get the Pestilence out there now. I'm gonna charge that. They lay an Underground Sea. They lay an Essence Sliver. They don't even bother attacking. Okay. Fair enough. Get you out here now. Oh no. I saw they got coat of arms, but oof. Alright. At least we got engineered plague in play. Second pestilence. There's a Black Knight here. Might as well give you some kind of mana. They lay a Sliver Queen. Well, isn't that just not good for us? I guess we just lay you, and then we Pestilence for 3 and block. Coat of Arms, wonderful. They did not attack, okay. Engineered Plague. For slivers. There we go. Blade Sliver. I laid a Brood Sliver. Infest. We have a Pestilence in place still, but that coat of arms ain't going anywhere. Muscle Sliver. I got a Blade Sliver and a Wing Sliver. Alright, well. We're screwed. Alright, they laid a Sliver that just immediately died. That's kind of funny. They laying another Sliver that immediately died. Extinction? Oh, that would have been good a little while ago. Brood Sliver. Stone Throwing Devil. Blade Sliver, Horn Sliver. A block. Infest. They're all gone. Alright. Another Magma Sliver. Shifting Sliver. Another Engineered Plague. Vega. A Hypnotic Spectre with Unholy Strength. And another Unholy Strength. Attack for 6. They discard a Blade Sliver. Black Knight. Attack for 6. They discard a Shifting Sliver. Black Knight. Attack for 9. They discard a Harsh Mercy. They still don't bother using. Oh my god, the comeback. Who knew 3 engineered plates to get it done? Okay. We have a Soul Ring. That's pretty big. And 2 Infest, so let's see what we can draw into here. Alright, they got a Blade Sliver, they attack for 2. This is where we get our first Infest in. There we go. They lay a Crystalline Sliver, nice. I'm gonna lay a Black Knight with an Unholy Strength. Just because. Muscle Sliver coming into play here shortly. Engineered Plague. That's a huge one. Let's lay it. Let's infest as well. Attack for 2. They're at 36. They Vindicate the Plague. They have Muscle Sliver. This is now we're in trouble because we have nothing now. Hey, what the fuck is that? Anyway. Sarcomancy. Attack for 5. They have a Brood Sliver. They lay it. Oh, yeah, we're in trouble now. Hippie. Attack with the Knight. Put them at 26. They wave Winged Sliver. They attack for 4 in the air. We are at 14 now. We get another Black Knight. Attack with the Black Knight. They're at 21. Ward Sliver. They have an Essence Sliver. They attack in the air. I am at 10. We need that. We desperately need that. Kill one type of creature here. They're at 20 now. Yeah, it's over. They're just gonna swing with everything, yeah. Damn. Still a good round. Still a good match. Still a lot of fun, honestly. You son of a bitch. I just got out of a battle. Let's play. There we go. Mystical tutored for a fire blast? I don't see that every day. Yeah, we have extinction in here still. Well, let's play the Stone Throwing Devil. Let's just tap this to get rid of its mana. Let's give it a better mana. Attack for 1, they're at 17. They brainstormed. And then brainstormed again, and then lightning bolted. That's so mean. Get our hippie out here. Around the corner just for you, yeah. Those were some good games. Yeah, I like the boss battles in this. They're a little unfair at times, but I'd say think they're a ton of fun. Swing for 4, you're at 11. You discard Shivan. That's a good discard for us. Finally get another mana. That's pretty exciting. We're just gonna make you bigger now, though, since they're close to dying. They're at 5. They discarded another Shivan and then they fire blasted him. Oh, you got 2 Shivans out of their hand. You did enough. Only another hippie. A Black Knight. They lay a 3rd Shivan. We're gonna extinction here. Oh, they got rid of their Wheel of Fortune too. That was well played there. Before she'd reevaluate, yeah. Makes it more interesting. 2 shards, 33 gold. Mijay Jin, or Mijay Jin. Naked Singularity, Mercadian Bazaar, Pyroblast, Fire Blast, and Aven Fogbringer. Excuse me, excuse me. Have a good night, Nagito. Appreciate you hanging around. I am also going to take off for the night. I do want to thank everybody for being here. This has been a really fun trip back into old school Magic again. There's still so much I want to do, it's crazy. But I think we had a good day today. We almost beat the Sliver Queen. I think we'll get her next time. But thank you so much for joining, everybody. Check out, you can help me out at ko-fi.com/toad2244, streamelements.com/toad2244/tip. I'd greatly appreciate it. Goes a long way to keeping the stream dream alive, baby. And until next time, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. positive vibes and have a good night.